Hello students, welcome to the class, and today's topic is multiplication of decimals, and we will be discussing the questions of exercise 3.2. So the first question is you have to find the product of, you have to find product of 0.524 multiplied by 1000. If any decimal number is multiplied by 10 or its multiple. What are the multiples of 10? That would be 10 or 100 or 1000 or 10,000. Okay, so if any decimal number is multiplied by any such number, what we will do, we will just write the question number as it is. Okay, so I have written in the multiplicative form, and then I have written the questions, all the digits as it is, 0524. So 0524, and then after that we will write the number of zeros in 1000. How many zeros are there in 1000? 1 2 3 3 zeros are there. So after writing the complete number, we will now write the number of zeros in 1000. So I have also written 3 zeros. Now doing till here, what will after this what we'll do, we will count the number of digits in the question which are after decimal from the back. Okay, so 1 2 3, there are 3 digits after decimal. So here also, for placing the decimal, what we'll do, we will count 3 digits from the back, 1 2 3. After counting 3 digits, we will place our decimal. So decimal will be between 4 and 0. Now students, as you already know that if after decimal we just have zeros in the extreme right, we can remove those zeros. So our final answer would be 524. Okay. Second part of this this question is also similar. Here you have to multiply 5.16 by 100. Doing in the similar manner, just copy down the question, and first thing what we'll do, we'll just write all the digits of the question, 516, and then we'll count the number of zeros in 100, 1 2. Place those 2 zeros also. Okay, now start counting the digits from the back before which decimal has been placed. So 1 2, after 2 digits from the back, decimal has been placed. So we will in the answer also we'll count 2 digits from back. So 1 2, and we'll place the decimal in between 6 and 0. So our final answer would be 516. Next question, you have to multiply 0.06 by 100. Okay, doing it in the similar way, just write all the digits 006 and then count the number of zeros in 100, 1 2, and place those 2 zeros also here. Now from the question, count the number of digits after decimal from the back, 1 2 3. There are 3 digits before which the decimal has been placed. So we will count 3 digits from the back, 1 2 3. Now we will place decimal between 0 and 6. Okay, so what would be our final answer? Our final answer would be 0.6. We can remove this 0 because they are in the extreme right and no other digit is here after the 0, so we can remove. So final answer, and we will also not place 2 zeros in starting also. There is no need, just 1 0 is enough. So 0.6 is our final answer. Next part in the same question is you have to multiply 15.66 into 10. So 15.66 into 10, just write down the complete number 1566 and then count the number of zeros in 10. Just 1 0, so write 1 0. Now we will count the number of digits in 15.66 which are after decimal, 1 2. Okay, so the decimal has been placed from the back before 2 digits. So we will in the answer also we will count 2 digits. So 1 2. After 2 digits from the back, we will put the decimal between both the 6. So our final answer would be 156.6. Okay, so with this our first question is over. Our second question, this exercise is all about multiplication of decimal numbers. So we will multiply different types of numbers only in this exercise. Okay, multiplication with 100 or 10 or 1000, or multiplication of a decimal number with a natural number or whole number, and then multiplication of two decimal numbers, similar type of questions. Okay, so here in the second question also we have to find the product. First part is you have to find the product of 63.16 and 12. So write down the question, and we'll do for solving this we'll do simple multiplication of two numbers. Okay, nothing special has to be done or different has to be done. We just have to do simple multiplication. So 2 6 are 12, 1 carried, 2 1s are 2 plus 1 3, 2 3s are 6, 2 6 are 12. Okay, then in the extreme right we'll put a cross below 2, then we'll start multiplying. 1 6 are 6, 1 1s are 1, 1 3s are 3, 1 6 are 6. Okay, since only two digit number is there to be multiplied, so we'll just draw the line and add everything. So 2 3 plus 6 9, 6 plus 1 7, 2 plus 5 2 plus 3 5, 1 plus 6 7. Okay, after adding the numbers, now what is the extra thing which we need to do, which is not in the normal multiplication? Again we'll count the number of digits from back which are after decimal. So 1 2 digits are there after decimal. So whatever answer we have got, we will count 2 digits from back, 1 2, and after counting 2 digits we will place decimal between 7 and 9. So our final answer is 757.92. okay, next question is 103.26 multiplied by 25. Doing it in the similar way, first we'll just do the normal multiplication and add everything. Then what we'll do, we'll count the number of digits from the back which are after decimal. So there are 2 digits. So in the answer also we'll count 2 digits from the back and then place the decimal between 1 and 7. So the final answer would be 2581.70. Next part is 0.0125 multiplied by 118. If you have noticed in this question, yes, that one number is decimal number and another is without decimal. Okay, so in this question we are doing this only. One number is with decimal and one is without decimal. So again, solving it in the similar way, just do the normal multiplication, then we will count the number of digits from the back in the question. 1 2 3 4 digits are there after decimal. So whatever answer we have got after adding, we'll count 4 digits from the back, 1 2 3 4, and then we'll place decimal between 1 and 3. So our final answer would be 1.3950, or also we can remove this 0 because it is in the extreme right. So the final answer would be 1.395. okay, moving to the next question, which is question number 3. It says that we have to find the product of the given numbers. Now what is different in the third question? Here both the given numbers are decimals. Okay, both the numbers are decimal. So starting with 12.96 multiplied by 5.4, we'll start with the normal multiplication. 4 6 are 24, 4 2 carried, 4 9s are 36 plus 2 38, 3 carried, 4 2s are 8 plus 3 11, 1 carried, 4 1s are 4 plus 1 5. Put the cross between below 4, then 5 6 are 30, 3 carried, 5 9s are 45 plus 3 48, 4 carried, 5 2s are 10 plus 4 14, 1 carried, 5 1s are 5 plus 1 6. Draw the line, add it all. So 4, 8 plus 0 8, 1 plus 8 9, 5 plus 4 9 and 6. Now when both the numbers are having the decimal, what to do? We will count all the digits in both the numbers which are there after decimal. So 1 2 3, total 3 digits are there after decimal in both the numbers. Okay, so we will count 3 digits in the answer, and then place the decimal. So 1, 2, 3, then we'll place 9 decimal or point between 9 and 9, both the 9s. So our answer would be 69.984. Okay, similar question, you have to multiply 38.64 by 1.85. Here also, first of all, we will do normal multiplication, and then after doing and adding it all, we will count the number of digits which are after decimal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, total 4 digits are there. Okay, so we will also count 4 digits from the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and after counting we will place decimal between 1 and 4. So our final answer would be 71.4840, or 71.484 can also be your answer. Okay, with this your question number 3 is over. Moving on to question number 4. Question number 4 is, you have to again find the product, but here you have to find the product of 3 numbers, and all the 3 numbers are decimal numbers. Okay, so if numbers are easy, you can just multiply it directly, but if you have bigger number like in this question, so what you will do, you will find the product of first 2 numbers first, and whatever you answer get from that multiplication, you will multiply the answer with the third number. Okay, so taking the first 2 numbers first, so 3.5 multiplied by 3.5, you will get how much? 1225. Count the number of digits after decimal, they are 2. So counting 2 digits from the back, we'll place decimal between both the 2's. So this is the answer which we have got from after multiplying the first 2 numbers. Now the answer which we have got after multiplying these 2 numbers, we will multiply that answer with the third number. So answer was 12.25 multiplied by 3.5. Okay, so doing in the same way, we will just do the simple multiplication and then count the number of digits after decimal. So 1, 2, 3, there are 3 digits after decimal. So your final answer, for the final answer, we will count 3 digits from the back, 1, 2, 3, and then place the decimal between 2 and 8. So the answer would be 42.875. 42.875. Okay, similar question, we'll move to the next part. 0.6 multiplied by 0.06 multiplied by 0.006. Okay, so we will take first 2 numbers first. 0.06 multiplied by 0.6. Okay, doing the multiplication, 6 6 are 36, 6 here and 3 carried, then 6 into 0, 6 zeros are 0 and 3 is there, so we'll write that 3, and then 6 zeros are 0. Put the cross, 0 6 are 0, 0 0 are 0, 0 0 are 0. Add everything out, that would be 6 3 0 0. How many digits after decimal? 1 2 3. So counting 3 digits from the back, 1 2 3, place the decimal between both the zeros. So the answer which we have got after multiplying the first 2 numbers is 0.036. Now we will multiply this answer with the third number, which is 0.036 multiplied by 0.006. We'll do any number multiplied by 0 will always give 0. Okay, so no mistake there. Okay, any number multiplied by 0, any number. Okay, I have taken it as a, the answer would always be 0. Okay, so 0 multiplied by 0 is also 0, 0 multiplied by 6 or 0 multiplied by 3, anything is 0. So just do the simple calculation and then start adding. After adding, just count the number of digits after decimal, 1 2 3 4 5 6. So for the answer, you will have to count 6 digits from the back, 1 2 3 4 5 6. After counting 6 digits, place the decimal. So your final answer would be 0.000216. Now remember, you can't remove these zeros because after this 0 you have non-zero digits also. Okay, remember. Okay, so you can't write it as 0.216 and remove these zeros in between, because they are not in the last. If they were here, then you could have removed it, but they are not in the last, they are in between, so you can't remove them. Now moving on to the story problems. students solve problems in this exercise are all very similar, so I've just selected few questions which are different from each other. And one basic concept which you have to keep in mind for solving question of this exercise is that here the cost or the value of one thing you will have would be given in the question, ठीक है, and you will have to find the value of greater things or larger amount by doing the multiplication. ठीक है, सिंपल कॉन्सेप्ट है, एक के बारे में दिया होगा, ज़्यादा के लिए निकालना होगा. जब भी इस तरह से क्वेश्चन में दिया होता है वैल्यू, यू ऑलवेज मल्टीप्लाई. Alright, so in the first question, what is given? Side of equilateral triangle is given 14.08 centimeter. We have to find the perimeter of equilateral triangle. Perimeter of equilateral triangle. What is equilateral triangle? Any triangle whose all the sides are equal. Okay, so you have to find the perimeter of equilateral triangle. What is the formula for perimeter of equilateral triangle? 3 multiplied by side. Therefore 3 multiplied by 14.08. What answer you will get? 42.24 centimeter. Okay, we have done after calculating it, you will get 42.24 centimeter. So perimeter of equilateral triangle is 42.24 centimeter. Next question is that the capacity of one bottle is 0.856 liter. एक बॉटल में जो भी आप भर रहे हो, पानी भर रहे हो या जो भी भर रहे हो, वो कितना आ सकता है? एक बॉटल में 0.856 लीटर. How many bottles are there in all? 47 bottles are there. So they are asking that how much liter of what would be the capacity of 47 bottles. 47 bottles में कितना लीटर जो भी आप वाटर या टी जो भी भर रहे हो वो कितना भर सकते हो, या जूस जो भी भर रहे हो. ओके, सो टू फाइंड वन का पता, वन बॉटल में कितना, वन बॉटल की कैपेसिटी कितनी है, यू नो द कैपेसिटी ऑफ वन बॉटल. ओके, एंड यू हैव टू कैलकुलेट द कैपेसिटी ऑफ 47 बॉटल्स. ओके, अगेन वन का पता है, वन बॉटल का पता है, 47 बॉटल्स का निकालना है. what we'll do multiplication. So multiply 0.5856 by 47. What you will get? Final answer 40.232 liter. So that would be the capacity of 47 bottles. Moving to the next question, that would be the weight of one jar is given 7.6 kg. And how many jars are there? 18 jars are there. You have to find the weight of 18 jars. Again, weight of one jar is given and you have to find the weight of 18 jars. To find the weight of 18 jars, what you will do? You will just multiply 7.6 by 18. That would be 136.8 kg. Okay, so weight of 18 jars is 136.8 kg. Okay, so students, that would be all. If there is any doubt in any question or in the exercise, you can always ask. Thank you.